love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden over here at Power 108.9. Hey, check this out. 2 things people always ask me about here at Power. 1, who did your business cards? And 2, who did those exterior graphics for you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Create Graphics. That's Create Graphics with an X.net. Now, Create Graphics provides you with a very creative approach to taking your brand to another level. We're talking about superior quality and excellent customer service. And with every project, you will get that one-on-one experience from start to finish. So if it's interior graphics, exterior graphics, vehicle wraps, or even graphic design, trust the team we trust here at Power 108.9. And that's CreateGraphics.net. Create Graphics, GRAPHIX.net. And of course, tell them you heard it right here, Power 108.9. Yo, it's Michael McFadden for our friends over at Credit Building Professionals. You know what they do? They help their clients achieve better credit. How? Late payments, fraud, liens, charge-offs, student loans. They do it all. Get results in 30 to 90 days, and it's very simple to contact them. Hit them up on their website, creditbuildingprofessionals.com, or give them a call, 678-447-2012. Once again, 678-447-2012. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Credit Craig?
My powerful and pristine people, it's your boy E-Money, your favorite engineer. Check it out. If you want to get involved with Power 108.9 as far as partnerships and advertising, if you want to reach our 50,000 plus listeners and viewers per week, please email power1089ads@gmail.com. That's power1089ads@gmail.com. Speak to our marketing director so we can get you set up and ready to go. Let us help you reach your targeted audience and expand your brand.
Question: who has an idea for a new app? Well, if you answer yes to that question, it's time for you to holler at our friends over at Appsketeers. Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9 and the crew over at Appsketeers to take great care of you. Nick and the gang provides you with the all-in-one app development experience. We're talking design, UI, UX, coding, and a whole bunch more. And if you have no clue what that means, it's time for you to holler at Appsketeers. Check out the website, appsketeers.com. Now, we're talking full confidentiality, no hassle, no obligation. If you don't believe me, just call them. 833-APP-IDEA. That's 833-APP-IDEA. As a matter of fact, you know what they do? They design, they build, and they launch. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9, and don't forget to ask for the governor. What up, Nick?
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
What's up, y'all? We're back on Climate Sessions with Sasha at Power 108.9. Y'all, you know, it always feels like it's been forever, especially when it's coming off of the end of a month. It always seems like I've waited like 3 weeks to come back and see y'all, so I know y'all miss me just like I miss y'all. I have some amazing, I don't know how many times I need to say amazing, beautiful women in this building today with my brother Mike, of course, but the amazing, beautiful women in the building. Miss Yane is back again. Y'all know she always come back. She loves us. The pop-up queen of Atlanta. But I also have, along with my friend Yane, we have my other friend and sister Taj Maher in the building. And you guys are in for a treat today. I just think that, you know, we got to take a second first to give honor and realize that, you know, we have lost some people for 9/11. And how many years ago has it been now? 20 years. Yeah. Oh, my God. And I remember we were talking about where we were when it happened. All of us were in different places, but I'm pretty sure we had similar emotions. And one thing I was saying is, dog, I remember, I think I was in the 9th grade, and I was at Campbell High School. Shout out to my Campbell High School. Shout out. But I was in the cafeteria, and I don't think we even went to class that day because it was just sad. It was so sad. And I think Todd said she was at home. Yeah, so it was just really it was crazy, but we want to just say rest in peace to all the people, and we just appreciate all those people that fought for those people that were going through that, and it was such a sad time, and I couldn't start the show without going into that first.
Yes.
We got a lot to talk about today, but the first thing I want to do along with that is shout out to Mike Ben. Me and Taj Maher, we're going to be the cast members on his play that's coming up on September the 24th. So you guys go and get your tickets. It's going to be huge, huger than what we thought. It's going to be at Georgia Tech. We're expecting about 800 something people, y'all. I hope I don't freeze or pass out.
You got it, friend. You got it.
But get your tickets. They are available right now. We want to get those spots full and everything. So we can't get started without also saying rest in peace to Michael K. Williams. That was really sad. It was a shocker for me, really a shocker. Definitely was a fan of his, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that again later. But one thing I wanted to talk to you ladies about, because I know that most women have experienced some history of domestic violence or experienced some type of abuse in their past. And I know it sounds crazy when I say that, but as a therapist, there's not many women I've talked to that can say, I've never experienced abuse. I've never experienced domestic violence, whether it came from family, whether it came from an uncle or aunt or a friend or, just someone that we trust. There's always something that comes about. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the opposite of that, though, because we focus so much on the women. So that's why it's so lovely I have two beautiful women here. Is what about the men that's being abused and that it's not heard of, that they don't talk about, they're scared, they don't want to be looked at as a punk. What do you guys think about that?
You want to go first? You can go ahead. Okay. It's sad, because it is a lot of men that's, out here that's being abused and things of that nature. And like you said, they don't want to be labeled as a punk or, you a wuss or things of that nature. It's not right. Abuse in every which way. A woman should never put their hand on a man. A man should never put their hand on a woman. Verbally abuse, physically abuse, all of that. It's real, real sad. I think it's more common for women too, though. But for the men, yeah, it's not cool. Respect people just overall in general. Keep your hands to yourself, speak to people with respect, treat people how you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
And that's my opinion pretty much on it.
All right. What about you, Todd?
My view on it is that, especially for a man who was raised by a good mother who taught him to keep his hands off of a woman, for them to be with a woman who's abusive, whether it's physically or verbally abusive, for them to still restrain themselves, to me, that's a strong man, first of all. I have 3 strong brothers. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger. And I know a couple of them have been with some women that were abusive, more so verbally, more verbally, more so than physically abusive. But still, I mean, they had a good upbringing. My mother is a wonderful mother. She has always been very positive influence in all of our lives, and my brothers just stuck with her rule: never touch a woman, just leave that situation. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes women, they just like some crazy men, they will not let you go.
Right.
They will stalk you, follow you, and pretty much just crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many times they had to call you for you to come beat up the girl?
Man, look, I don't play about
and
my
they
brothers.
from they from Jacksonville.
I
got a
don't
brother
play
too.
about my brothers.
I got a
okay?
brother too that was in a very abusive relationship just about 2 years ago, and almost had to go upside her head like several times. Like, girl, keep your hands to yourself.
And look,
like,
I have 4 brothers. I'm the oldest of 7, and they already know that. I think I'm the fighter of the family. And granted, they have some really good wives. Shout out to my sister-in-laws. For the most part, they don't really have any issues like that. But I think my sister-in-laws also understand I'm a little crazy.
Right.
Put your hands on my brother. Period. Right. I don't care who you are. And I know they probably watching, but they know. Right. I love you too, but don't touch my brother. Absolutely. And they shouldn't touch them because I go get my brother on about them.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's period. No, nobody should disrespect because I'm gonna take up for my sister-in-laws too.
Right.
But like you said, I like what both of y'all said, just respecting people. But do y'all think that society has made it okay for women to play the victim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
because
the time,
they
because
consider
we're
us
women.
as weaker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're women, know. And it's not fair, both ways. You're not supposed to put your hand on a man because he have that right to hit you back. And then when he hits you back, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, but
you
most
know?
times, you know, if the police go to that house, the man is definitely going to get locked up.
Exactly.
Sometimes they lock both, but most part, the man goes to jail.
Exactly.
Now, as a single mom of 2 boys, I'm going to say, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I tell them, listen, here. She hitting on you, you need to come let me know.
Right.
You know. But if it gets, I'm not going to tell my sons to sit there and let no woman kill them.
Of course.
Right.
And I'm just being honest. And you say what y'all want. But if they trying to pick up something and hit my son, could kill my son, I want my son to knock her out, son.
Exactly.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Because they could take his life. They could take my son's life.
Right.
And I know people say, you know, oh no, no man should ever. But if women pick things up, be hitting these men, and I'm not saying it's okay for a man to hit a woman, because men are typically a little bit stronger than women.
Oh yeah.
You know, so a lot of times they can take a little bit more. They can, you know, hold a woman and stop them from doing things. I get that.
Right.
But if she pick up a hammer and hit you with it, bruh, listen.
That has happened to my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years ago, literally, she bust my brother's head open.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
That's, see what I'm saying? He could have died.
Yeah.
He could have died.
And he
easily.
didn't even hit her either. Shout out to him. He didn't hit her back. Yeah.
He a good one.
Yes.
Nicholas and Ryan.
We're still looking for
Nick
her.
and Ryan, you hit back if somebody hit you with a hammer.
Exactly.
Shoot, try not to let her hit you.
Don't let her hit you. Exactly. I mean, and I thought about this recently because I think I was talking to actually Taj on the phone, and I thought about, I was a while back, and I know I talked about this before on the show. I don't know, Mike might remember. We were watching Marriage Boot Camp. Tahiri, remember Tahiri?
Yeah.
Tahiri, I think she is a beautiful girl, but I think she needs a little help.
Yeah.
Because Tahiri was taking like apples and oranges or something. Or it might have been just apples. I don't know. All I know of it was fruit. And we already know the fruit is hard. And she was throwing it, boom, boom, at the guy, throwing it at him. But he got put off the show because he hemmed her up. He kind of grabbed her like this after he got tired of her. He didn't choke her. He grabbed her collar and hemmed her up a little bit. But after somebody doing stuff over and over again, putting their hands on you, what do you expect?
Right.
Right.
I mean, you think it's okay to let him keep getting abused?
Of course not.
So they put him off the show, and the example they gave to me was, it's okay for you to hit on a man. He got in trouble for it.
Oh,
He
wow.
got removed.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, go check it out.
Yeah, I never
It's
watched
on
it.
Netflix. It's on Netflix. He
have to
got
check that
removed from the whole house.
Wow. And she was throwing fruit.
She
Like
was
they was
throwing-
arguing or something.
She first of all, she would pick arguments.
Mm.
But they was arguing. I think I want to say he might have been like on the other side of the table or something. But she threw the apple at him.
Oh.
She threw it in front of people. Not no.
And that
I
had
mean,
to hurt.
yeah.
Apples hard.
Listen,
Yeah, they
yes,
are hard.
absolutely, absolutely. So I felt like today, I want to bring awareness to, because there's a movie out right now. It's called oh God, what was it called? Is it called Abuse? Or I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna put it up on the Climax page.
Okay.
But I watched it all the way through. I thought it was like a documentary. It's an independent film.
Okay.
But it was a group where all these men came together, and they were the ones being abused in the relationships.
Mm.
So it brought more awareness to, what about this side of things? What about this side of things? Because the women were doing things to them.
Okay.
Everything we watched, from the Tyler Perry shows to, what was it? I Could Do Bad by Myself, and to what is it? The other one that they had where Tina Turner. We thought about that. Enough.
Yeah.
All these shows do. What movie can you think of? I thought about it before I came, because I said I was gonna ask the question, because I wanted to know if any one of y'all could think of one.
Of a movie.
Can you think of one movie or one show where they didn't exhibit the woman as the victim?
No.
Tyler Perry, you better get the right.
You ain't
Okay,
lying.
exactly.
Now in acrimony, I will say shout out to Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
He did make it a twist. Now, granted, I do think I would have left the brother. I wouldn't have made it 20 years. Okay,
Right.
She had been with that man 20 years,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
he just was struggling trying to figure it out. I would have been messed up too. I would have been Taraji. I would have been left. But I would have left before Taraji. I wouldn't have stayed that long.
Right.
But I wouldn't have been going on no boat once I decided to let him go, and he done gave me $1 million. Listen, I'm gonna take my $1 million and I'm gonna go.
Exactly.
Because I let it go.
Peacefully.
Peacefully. Thank you for the $1 million.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But I think it did give a twist as to what it's like for women that have worked hard with a man, but then on top of that, what it's like for men that finally make it, and they're like, okay, you didn't stick by me whenever I was struggling,
Right.
Right.
So why you here now?
Mm-hmm.
Why you here now? And I really think she could have got him back. I ain't gonna lie. When they was in the hallway, but she was just too prideful. I'm just being
I need to
honest.
get my movie game up. I ain't
You ain't
watched it.
seen
I
it?
ain't seen that movie.
Me
either.
either.
So basically, I'm gonna tell you
I
what
ain't seen that
happened.
movie.
I haven't
They
either.
watched, and I'm not gonna tell you all the details because I don't know if you one of them people don't like people to tell you about movies.
No, you can say.
Okay, but basically, Taraji, the whole time for like 20 years, she had this husband. The husband was trying to figure out this like electric battery type thing, which he ended up making money off of it, but it took over 20 years. The way they broke up is because he ended up in the car with Paula Patton, or I think it was Paula Patton. I think that was her.
Okay.
He ended up in the car with her, in the truck with her. They were just friends. She was trying to help him get seen at the job.
Okay.
And basically, he got a hit, and they ended up giving him money for his battery. But Taraji found the girl wallet or something in the truck and thought he was cheating, and he wasn't.
And she just threw the whole relationship
Oh,
away
yes.
after 20 years.
Because of her family. Oh, that's another thing.
Oh.
How many times you been in a
Yeah.
relationship, and I know you married,
Yeah.
where your family or your friends tried to tell you what you needed to do in your relationship? How many of y'all?
I've never
You never
had that
experienced
happen.
it.
No,
What
never.
about you, Yane?
Yeah, of course. Even with this one, but not now. Shout out to him because he's a whole husband now. But at the beginning, yeah, you know.
She said he a whole husband now.
He
He
a
was
whole
a half husband
He
before.
was just a boyfriend before, you know, but now he's a whole husband. But I think a lot of that has to do with what you share and what you show, you know, in your relationship. People can only have their opinions about your relationship with what you share.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So, I mean, people go through things, you know, but don't sit there when you know you're going to go back and, you know, you bashing, you know, the dude for that moment and you're going to be right back because the family's still going to be mad.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know,
They're not
and
gonna
you're
forget.
over it, and then it just makes it awkward for the both of y'all, you know, when they come around. So, you know,
Absolutely.
just be mindful of what you share, you know, especially when you know that you're going to stay.
I say
Exactly.
don't
Person.
share till you gone and you really gone.
Right.
I say, and sometimes it's not meant to share then.
Right.
Some of these scenarios that we go through, it's not for the other people. It's an experience or a learning scenario for you.
Right.
It's not for everybody else to know about.
Yeah, because there's no rule to relationships or marriages and stuff either. You just kind of got to go with the flow. You know,
Yes.
I always tell people relationships is not two things for me. It's not infidelity and it's not abuse, but it's everything else.
Right.
So get ready, you know, to sign up, you know, for everything else because it's literally not those things. But in some relationships, it is infidelity and abuse. But for me, it's not those two things, but it's everything else. So.
And you know, we talked about last time I think
know.
it was here. You know, infidelity is not all. It's such a gray area now. It's not black and white anymore because sometimes infidelity is not infidelity because some people are okay with other people being involved. Yeah. Some people we talked about polygamy when she was on it before.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just not the same anymore. And then sometimes it starts off where. I want a monogamous relationship, and then later on they're like, well, wait, I want to try something different. You know, so is that even infidelity anymore?
Right.
You know,
I'm interviewing a girl Friday, and she wants a gay husband and a gay boyfriend.
Oh.
what would be the purpose of that?
I told her
Wait,
to save
pause.
all the
Wait.
I don't know nothing.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I know it's
Wait a
gonna be
minute.
very interesting.
Let me make sure that I respond and I reply and make sure I understand what you just said. Let me paraphrase.
She's seen the show. She's seen the show that we was on talking to.
Wait,
she
pause
watched the
this.
show.
Wait a minute. I need to digest this.
Yeah.
You said she want a gay boyfriend and a gay husband. They gonna want each other, not her.
Look, I
What
told
is
her
she
to
saying?
I told her to hold that thought because I'm ready. I can't wait until
But
Friday.
if you
I got so
want
many questions.
a gay husband and a gay, you get what I'm saying? They don't want each other. They don't
I
want
get
her.
I get what you're saying. I don't understand that logic either, but we're gonna find out. So just make
When
sure
is it?
tune-
You
this,
make sure
this show
you
is
send it to
Friday.
me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If
send
you
it
don't
to
send
you.
it to me, I'm gonna be mad
I'm gonna send
too.
it to you. I'm for real, so we
Okay.
can talk about it, next time. But yeah, this
Shout out to
Shout
Yane.
out.
She is getting over into the radio platform. She wants to start her own thing.
Shout out to you. You my inspiration.
Well, honey, listen, I love to inspire, but that right there, I want to watch that for sure.
It's gonna be. I got a lot of great questions. I told her I didn't want to know nothing. When she seen the show that we did, she was like, she inboxed me. She was like, oh, I would love to do an interview with you and talk about what I want to talk about. So I was like, well, what? And she was like, I want a gay husband and a gay boyfriend. I said, oh,
She must
hold
just
that
want to
thought
watch.
right there. I don't know. Like
She just want to
why?
watch.
Why do they have to be gay? You
I
know what I'm saying?
know.
Like, do you want them to sleep with each other? Too,
Why not
while they
have
sleeping
two
with you?
straight
Well,
men?
Right.
maybe she likes to watch, that
I don't-
specific type
we
of,
gonna find out Friday.
stuff.
We're going to find out Friday because I ain't get that either, but I ain't want her to tell me nothing. I want to find out just like y'all Friday, 9 p.m. live on our podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I
That's
think that
I'm
is
gonna have to tune
hilarious.
into that.
Tune in.
Yes.
Tune
Yeah.
in.
That
I
is
got some-
hilarious.
I got some like real personal questions to ask her.
But
Oh my
I mean, I don't get the bringing in, and this is just me. I'm gonna be honest when it comes to the polygamy stuff. You know, even though I got on my boy the other time about not allowing women to go out, his women. So Taj, update. He wouldn't allow a woman to go out and get another woman and add it to the relation. Well,
No,
he'll
a
let them
man.
get another woman.
Right.
He wouldn't let them get another man.
Man, right.
So
okay.
they can have men and women in the house where they live, but they just can't have any men in the house. Or if they have a man, he's putting them out basically. They're
Yeah, he
done.
don't want them no more.
They
'cause
don't want
it's-
them no more because
yeah.
they've been tarnished.
Yeah.
They're not pure no more.
Okay.
And why
Okay?
does that work like that? Like, why they can bring women? As many
Right.
women that they want in, but why can't she bring a man? Like, we didn't
selfish,
understand.
just
And so what
Do
I
that.
also think about that as well is this. I'm going to be honest. Even though I think it's a double standard, I honestly don't like to see two men together like that. I'm not talking about hanging out and stuff like that, but I'm
Right.
talking about all the way stuff.
Being in a relationship.
No, I ain't talking about in a relationship.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
intimacy.
to ad
Intimacy.
lib because
Gotcha.
we
Oh.
got a child in this room.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah,
Think
yeah.
about what I'm talking about
Gotcha.
here.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Same.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd rather see two, like I'm two girls, you know, but not two men. Yeah.
No offense to you guys out
Right.
there. Shout out to you that
Right.
like men. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm not against you doing what you do,
Right.
but it's not appealing to me. But maybe it's because I'm not in that position. You know,
Right.
I would rather watch. If I'm choosing to watch something, I want to watch the other. It's a little bit more sensual.
Right.
It's a little bit more. Michael back there laughing at me.
'Cause
I'm
Michael
for real. That's why women deal with other women. I know it is because
Yeah.
they're softer.
Right.
They're sensual. They know
Yeah.
how to touch. You know what I'm saying? It's a little
Right.
different. But anyways, y'all, we got a child in here today. We gonna keep this clean. So we gonna
Yeah,
get
we
off
gotta get
this.
rated
We
PG.
gotta get this
On
on
to
the
the next.
rated
Today.
But yeah. I do think that there's a lot of double standards, and that's why I wanted to bring it up today. Because even getting back to the domestic violence, even looking at, you know, even just this situation with the polygamy and all this stuff, it's too much. One way it's like men can do whatever they want to do,
Right.
and then the other way it's like in certain things the men can't, and the women is the victim all the
Right.
time.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm also seeing is in the LGBT community and I see it more with the lesbians, honestly, where the woman, and y'all gonna think it's funny, but I told my client, and shout out to her. She know who I'm talking about, but don't nobody else know because I'll keep it confidential. But you know, I joke around with my clients. We laugh together and stuff like that, and people might judge whatever, you know. But my clients love me because I laugh with them, and I say the nigga woman in a relationship. You know, it's a little bit more harder. You know,
Yeah.
the woman that's a little bit more, you know, hey, you know, already a prixie
The
can
feminine.
be more victim-like. And I'm not saying they're playing a victim, but they're more sensitive, you know.
Right.
And a lot of times I'm seeing even on movies or whatever, you know, it's always this masculinity versus this feminist type scenario going on. And it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether if it's an actual man or not. You know, it's even with women that are more harder, that the women that are softer expect that the woman that's harder not to respond if they hit them.
Right.
That's a woman, baby, still.
Exactly.
She can really hit you.
Exactly.
Period.
Period. So,
Right.
what do you guys think about that? Like, do you think that the woman that's harder is typically a little bit stronger?
Not
And shouldn't be-
necessarily.
Yeah.
Not
Sometimes I feel like the woman that's the most loudest sometimes be the hardest at fall. But it just depends. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It
Right.
just depends because they always used to say don't let the quiet ones fool you.
Exactly.
You know, but I'm one of the loud ones and I do hit hard and you know. Not no more, you know, back in my day.
Back
you know
in the
how
day.
back
Oh,
in the
y'all,
day.
she fought so much at Campbell High School.
Back
Shout
in
out
the
to
day.
y'all native fighter at Campbell High School.
Shout out to me and the growth and
Her
the boss
and you
the
know who else
mom
I'm
and
gonna
the
shout
wife
out
and
today?
now.
You
Who?
can tell her I said it on the radio. She
I
can go
think
back.
I know you gonna
Shan,
say.
shout out to you, fighting
Shout
that.
out to my boo.
Shout out to you, boo.
I remember we was standing in front of the Tiger Wall. She'll forever be my boo. It was about 10 girls like wanted to fight me, and she stood in front of me and was like, "Y'all gonna fight me before y'all gonna have to fight both of us." And that's what I told them. Y'all all gonna line up 1-on-1. Y'all gonna have
Yeah.
to jump me.
Yeah.
You know,
She-
it was one day I came into school and the whole school was ready to fight me, but they was scared.
Shan
They
didn't
had to
play.
double
If
team.
you was her friend, she gonna
Yeah.
have your back. If it come
Shout
down
out
to
to
fighting,
Shan, that's
shout
my
out to
dog.
you, girl.
Yeah, that's my
You
dog
know,
right
but
there.
you know, I just thought that this was just something I wanted to bring light to because I am honestly sick of it. I done been abused before. I don't have to talk to your people about it all the time. Everybody don't know everything, all the
Yeah.
details. Using my book, if you want to know, go read the book.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and use it as why I didn't get to the next level or why I'm not doing this or why I'm not with a man now.
Right.
And listen, listen, it's over. You know,
Yeah.
I'm using it to build my platform and move forward. But aside from that, you know, we use these things to tell our stories and stuff like that. But people really, when it comes down to situations that's toxic, use it as your storyline to move forward, build off of it, and be better.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Stop staying in that same situation. I watched the Cinderella movie. Shout out to Billy Porter. And I loved it. I loved it. I like Cinderella. I don't care about y'all haters. I like Cinderella.
I like
Me
Cinderella
too.
but
I like
that
the one with
just-
Brandy and Whitney
the
Houston.
new one just didn't. I
She
fell
said
asleep
she
on
fell
it.
asleep on
I
the
fell
new
asleep
one.
on that movie.
You hater.
twice.
You a hater. You a hater.
Yes.
Money ain't she a hater.
I made it through most of the movie, but
Okay.
towards the end, honey, I was out. I was
Yeah.
out. I didn't know what the ending was.
The ending was.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I also like movies. Like I used to like the Romeo and Juliet, the
Oh, yeah.
modern version where they
Oh,
had,
yeah.
because they did a lot of Prince songs.
Yes.
So I like the Cinderella that just came out because they did Janet Jackson.
Yeah, and I did love the music.
And then they do Frank Beverly and Maze and one of their songs.
I don't know, but I know they did. What is that? What a Man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Salt and Pepper.
Oh
What a
yeah, they
Man.
did Salt and Pepper. They did.
Yeah.
You
I gotta
haven't
get
seen
my
it?
movie game up. I be working too much.
This
I
one
don't
just
even
came
watch.
out on
I don't even
Amazon
watch
Let me
TV.
tell you something.
I gotta catch up on TV.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a
TV.
busy person, but let me tell you something. I picked one day where I could do something I want to do.
See,
Yeah.
and that one day be the family.
But I do it with my family.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But
My
see, we
sons
all
watched
don't
it
watch.
with me.
I'm gonna be honest. We did just watch a movie the other night, The Strangers. The kids like scary movies. They
Strangers.
crazy.
Now, my
It's called The
sons, too,
Strangers.
I
My
hate-
baby does.
I
They
hate
love
scary
scary
thrillers, the
movies. So
psychological
that was the
thrillers.
first movie I didn't fall asleep on. So I did watch
Honey,
that whole movie
no.
with the kids the other night. But yeah, I gotta catch up on TV.
No,
like, I'm
listen.
so behind on TV.
Me and my sons have Friday. Sunday is self-care day for me. But typically on Friday, me and my boys going to play Just Dance. Because shout out to us doing the shit Just Dance. Because I love to dance. I think I know how to dance. I don't know what I'm doing. But I love doing Just Dance.
Yeah.
We'll play a game or something, because it's just a good practice to have. And we've been doing it so long, it
Right.
became routine. I don't care how, I'm so overwhelmed. I do so much. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if I ain't done with my work. I will put it to the side to go do what I got to do with my son.
Of course, yeah. Same
and,
here.
and for
Oh,
myself,
yeah.
because
You have to make time.
you good too.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. Sundays is our days, but you see, we take a lot of trips and stuff too.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of family stuff too. But
But
it
girl,
just,
we gotta do it
I gotta
every
catch up
week.
on the
Look,
TV
every week.
All right, that's gonna be my new challenge.
Thank you.
Sasha's challenging me to
One day.
every week, one day a
week.
week.
At least one day.
I'm gonna catch up on TV.
Absolutely.
Cinderella gonna be my next movie to watch.
Absolutely. All right, guys, you're listening to Climate Section on Power 108.9. Give us a moment. We'll be back, but make sure you're sharing.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media.
Can I find you?
Instagram
At Power 108.9.
and Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9. Power 108.9, a station for the people.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
Yo, it's the Celebrity Fish Tour USA with Mr. Patrick. Hey, it's your boy Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and we are proud to announce that our brother from the motherland, Mr. Patrick, is bringing his celebrity friends on tour. Yeah, it's the Celebrity Fish Tour USA right here in ATL starting Saturday, September the 18th. Now, you can join Mr. Patrick and his comedian friends. You can grab your tickets today. Yeah, check out the website, thecelebrityfish.com. Once again, thecelebrityfish.com. Hey, but the rest of America, don't worry, because the tour is coming to you too. Tennessee, Dallas, Houston, Philly, Maryland, Chicago, Indy. Hey, y'all can get y'all tickets also. Just visit the website, thecelebrityfish.com. Check this out though. ATL is first, and Power 108.9 will be there. So grab your tickets today. The website, thecelebrityfish.com. And shout out to Mr. Patrick with all his comedian friends coming on tour. It's the Celebrity Fish Tour, brought to you by Mr. Patrick. Check him out, thecelebrityfish.com. And once again, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
It's estimated that around 100,000 enslaved people escaped the North via the Underground Railroad from 1810 to 1850.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
100,000.
Harriet Tubman was working.
What?
That's why she looked like that in all them pictures.
My good. It's 2020. 2012 at the London Olympics, Gabby Douglas became the first black gymnast.
She was tired.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Mental health awareness. Let's make our mental health a priority. This is Dr. S, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
This is Elam B. King, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
Mental health awareness. Let's make our mental health a priority. This is Dr. S, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
Hey y'all, we back on Climax Sessions with Sasha on Power 108.9 with these beautiful ladies in the building. Taj Maher in the building, and Miss Yane, the boss lady, pop-up shop queen of Atlanta. Look, y'all, I had to give her that title. I'm gonna need her to have some shirts made, and she need to remember me. Give me just about 0.1% of the proceeds when you sell them t-shirts.
I got you. I'm gonna have your name on the back of it.
Okay, well, I got you.
Yes.
Okay, so before I get into the interviews of you guys, I have a thing I wanted to bring up. So I said I was gonna go back to Michael K. Williams, right?
Okay.
Of course, we heard what might have happened. I'm not gonna put that out there because it doesn't even matter. He's gone.
He's gone.
Okay.
Exactly.
Which is what I feel, and I saw that Jocelyn was trying to take up for him in that respect. So shout out to her.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. The person's gone. It is what it is. We ain't got to talk about why they're gone. They're gone.
Right.
Exactly.
But the part that I did think was interesting that was brought to me by Miss Taj, who was talking on the phone, I think, is I didn't know about 50 Cent taking, I guess, a news article about what happened, which was, they said allegedly it was an overdose. And I didn't know he took it and used it to promote his show Raising Cain, which is on I think
Kanan.
Stars.
Yeah.
Canaan,
Yeah.
and it's on Star. I don't know why I say Cain. I always want to say Cain, but it's Canaan. I actually watched the show. On the last episode, there was all of the people, they were on crack,
Mm-hmm.
and the crack was laced with, I don't think they call it fentanyl on the show, but it was laced, and they might have said that, but it was laced with something. Everybody that smoked it, everybody, they had a whole house. They call them the crack house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Dead people everywhere.
Wow.
But anyway, 50 Cent used it to promote the show. I'm not going to say he meant it from emotion, but he might have meant it, to say stop drugs or whatever. But I just think it's a time and place for everything. At least let the man be in the grave before you say it. He had just passed.
Right.
Give it some time,
And why use him? It's so many people that do it all the time. Like, why use him?
Yes.
And so soon.
Or why not generalize?
Exactly.
Why not just say in general?
Right.
Right. Or why not just pick somebody that died 20 years ago? Plenty of people died from stuff like this.
Exactly.
But I just think it was too insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I like 50 Cent. I think he's a talented man. I really do. But I do think that was a poor judgment choice.
Yeah.
And we all do it. I've done it. I've done it
course.
recently. We all do it.
Of course.
But I did want to speak on that because I think we all need to be mindful of people and consider what perspective others may have, especially when you're such a, prestige person, a person that people kind of look up to.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's not of a leadership type decision. That flat out is not. That's really, really down in gutter.
Yeah.
So I just thought I would say something about that. But what I want to first do is I think I'm going to go over to you, y'all, because I know you be trying to shout out your folks a little bit.
Oh.
So I'm going to let her talk a little bit about, y'all already know. Y'all done seen y'all next several times that she do these pop-up shops. But I know she be being quiet about this other thing, but I'm going to put her on the spot. Because I don't care what she say. She could get mad when she walk out here. I don't care. Y'all ain't got an ebook. She ain't said nothing about it nowhere, okay? I ain't seen it on Instagram. I ain't seen it on Facebook. I don't know what's going on with this ebook, but you finna tell us about it today.
It's coming real soon. It's already here. I just wanted to be perfect. And matter of fact, I was actually going through the last little final touches yesterday. But pretty much, yes, I do have an ebook that will be coming out, and I decided to do it because November will be my 1 year of me doing my pop-up shops.
Okay.
So I'm going to release it in November.
Okay.
I wanted to be perfect. It's my first ebook, so it just has to be perfect. Like, I'm one of those. I'm a perfectionist, and it just has to be perfect. But it's pretty much, teaching you guys how to be a boss and how to still be you at the same time, we're working a 9 to 5, being the business owner to 7 things, having a family, and still having time for yourself. So just stay real tuned. You're going to have the first copy.
Okay.
So don't worry. Sasha will have the first copy coming out. As a matter of fact, I might even send it to you today. How about that?
Okay.
I might even send it to her today so she could check it out.
I've been literally asking her about this book, like every time we get on the phone. So what's up with the book?
Yeah,
what's up with the book? I want to know. I want to see it.
And what happened too, it's a friend. Well, she's no longer a friend that was helping me out, with the ebook at first. And, some things happened and she let business, come in between personal. So which left me to do the ebook myself, which I'm very proud of because I wrote the ebook myself. With my crazy life and things of that nature going on. So it's just this my first time writing it, and I got somebody, an editor, overlooking some things or whatnot to make sure that I did what I was supposed to do, and I did good. Like it wasn't even that much editing that he even had to do. So I'm super excited about that. So that's why it's kind of taking a little long because I'm not a writer.
But I'm glad that you talked about that and you gave insight on that because there's a lot of people that you start off with projects. You pay money, all these things, and they don't deliver. Yeah. They don't finish
it. Wasn't even just
whatever.
that. It wasn't even just that. And let me just talk about this real quick just real second. Like me and this girl was friends for 15 years, right? And I want y'all opinion on it. We was friends for 15 years, long time. I mean, anytime this girl had anything to do as far as like events, money, whatever, she always looked out. And I bartended her husband's birthday party back in September. Matter of fact, his birthday was just yesterday or the day before, so about a year ago. And her sister, she had a sister there that was 20 years old. Now, this is a house party. I've been knowing you a very, very long time. Never met her mom before, though. Well, I met her mom. I went to her mom's wedding. But, like, we're those friends that we don't see each other every day, but we're friends. Long story short, she asked me to bartend a house party, which was her husband's party, 30 guests. And it was a lesson learned for me in my business. And I didn't ask nobody for their ID. This is your party. And her 20-year-old sister, who would have been 21 in 3 weeks, I served her alcohol. Took full responsibility for it. Her aunt seen me serve her sister a shot of Hennessy. And we having a good time, vibing, drinking, and all of that. And next thing you know, the mom approached me and went off on me, which I understood. And I'm like, oh my God, because she was like, I can have you arrested or whatever, serving a minor, alcohol or whatnot. And when she said that, I'm thinking like the girl was like 16, 17. So I'm like, oh my God, my heart dropped. Like, who? And it was her sister. So the daughter was like,
she was going to be 21 in 3 weeks?
Yeah, and this what the girl had announced. Her sister, she was like, and I'll be 21 in 3 weeks. Like, she had went off on the mom. So the mom was like all in my face. And I'm like, look, chill, because we were, she was drinking. So I got it, and I apologized. I didn't serve, the daughter, no more alcohol or anything after that. That was that. This was back in September.
Do you have some of them alcohol with you today?
I don't. I came straight from work. I came straight from work.
You can serve me.
I got you there. And I just felt like that should have been something that I, should have been told. But now she was just lesson learned. So as you being my friend, whoever, you have to sign a contract, this period. So fast forward to March of this year, I'm so excited, she's helping me out with my ebook, and we do a photo shoot. I do a photo shoot. Now, I hadn't seen them since September, and I feel like you shouldn't have brought me and your mom in the same room knowing that your mom had an issue with me. I didn't even know. Right. So we all, in the room dressed nice, and she walks in, she hugging everybody. It's a business whole type thing too, and the mom don't say anything to me. So I didn't say nothing, and it still didn't dawn on me what was going on. Yeah. So after the photo shoot, right, I didn't even know that she was even mad at all. So after the photo shoot, we sat down, my friend, she all hyped because she got a lot of good things going on. And so she gets to me. So she was like, yes, you're going to be the bartender, and so she was giving me my props on how I did her husband's party. And her mom is sitting over there. So she stands up and was like, oh, well, I sure hope she asks everybody for their ID. Oh, wow. So I didn't even know that you were still mad. So when she said that, I said it just like that. I said, oh, okay. So that's why you didn't. Right. So I said, that's why you didn't speak to me. So, I mean, we got into it. Like, she snapped on me. She hit my keys on my hand, y'all. Like, the mom was just so disrespectful. Yeah, so disrespectful to me.
Oh, no.
So I'm sitting there waiting on my friend. I'm sitting there waiting on her because her mom called me a B and everything.
Oh,
like,
she's trying to get some hands for real.
Yeah, so I'm still trying to keep myself calm, cool, and collected. Now, when she knocked my keys on my hand, that was it. So then that's when I started to say what I needed to say. And that's all my friend heard me snap on her mom. And, I was no longer no friend of her.
But what about you taking a moment moment to step in and
approach
get your
her
mom.
I said
now,
the
I'm
same
not
thing.
saying you got to go off on your mom, but get your mom and get her out of there.
Right.
Yeah, put
But
her in
not
check,
even just
pretty
that.
much.
Like, why would you have us in the same vicinity when your mom,
Exactly.
like, mom was ready for me. Mom was ready
I
to
can't
fight.
bring my mama around somebody she don't like. 'Cause I already know my mama ain't gonna. You gonna know my mama mad when she come in the door.
Yeah. And my friend, like the friend that I know, I'm like, oh, she gonna call me, you know, later and check. Nope. So, you know, here it is. She's supposed to be still writing my ebook. So 2 weeks go by, you know. So I text her, hey, you know, how you doing or whatever. So she wrote me this. I still got the message on my phone. She wrote me this nasty message back and told me I was no longer her friend. I became a client when I rudely interrupted her celebratory moment and when I disrespected her mom. And she was no longer, because she was celebrating.
Oh,
she was celebrating something, you know, that was going on, you know.
My mind went to the gutter. You know what I thought you said? Celibate. Go ahead.
Celebratory.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
And she said, and her piece was worth more than my money, so she was refunding me my money back, and she was no longer writing my ebook for me. And we had a few, you know, exchange words.
When you grow, remember we talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we didn't talk about this before. When you grow, everybody can't go with you.
Yes,
so
right.
let her be grateful that she dismissed herself.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was shocked, and I still, you know, wish
I know you love her.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can love her forever, but you can love people, and sometimes some people dismiss themselves.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's not that you don't love them or that you, whatever, you wish them any negative, whatever, anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sometimes things just happen and things go in the direction they go in.
Yeah.
It's hurtful, but sometimes so necessary. So necessary.
Yeah, I was shocked.
So necessary because think about it. She could have. I'm actually grateful that she did what she did.
Yeah.
She sent you the message and gave you money and got out the way.
Yeah.
Because she could have kept your money and kept making you think she was
Yeah.
going to help you to hold you back.
Right. But it just
But she
inspired
didn't.
me, you know, to add something else on my resume, you know. So
Yeah.
I wrote my own ebook. I'm
Yeah.
super excited.
Absolutely.
I've never done, you know, something like that before. And I'm super grateful. But yeah, that's what really the hold up is about the book. Because I was just thrown out there.
Everything comes in its due time. And it's
Exactly.
fine, you know.
Exactly.
Tell everybody what a pop-up shop is going to be.
So sorry I got off track. But yes, always thank you so much for having me here. I love you so
for coming.
much.
Love you too,
But
boo.
the pop-up shop will be next Sunday, September the 19th from 2 to 7. It will be on Delk Road. Soon as you get off the exit right there where Motel 6 sit at, I have a group of 20 bosses that will be in the building. I didn't
You
bring
said it
my
was
book.
on what day?
Next Sunday, September the 19th. September the 19th, next Sunday from 2 to 7. So y'all make sure y'all pull up. It's a free event. It's
And
kids
if
friendly.
any of my people, I am
Yes.
going to show up at this one. So if you want to
Please
see
do.
me, come on. I'm going to be out there.
Please do. I got the drinks. I got ask Sasha about my drinks, man. I got the drinks that you know
don't
are
drink
to
'em
die
unless
for.
you're ready to go somewhere.
Where's the location?
So the location is right off of Delk Road. The address is 2360 Delk Road. That's in Marietta, Georgia 30067. I got a flyer in a car, so I give you one, or you know, follow me on social media as well.
Okay.
And you know, y'all make sure y'all pull up. You know, share
We
the.
will.
We gonna have food vendors, clothes, a little bit of everything. You know, just come out and just support.
And
you know,
side
these small
note, I want to
bosses.
tell you in the comments, my mom wanted to tell you, she said the 20-year-old in that situation should have took some responsibility.
Right. No, she got into it with her mom. You know, she had got into it with her mom because she was just
And
like,
you got to
no.
give respect to get respect. Is what
Right.
she said regardless.
Thank you. And yeah, her mom was so disrespectful. And it was her another sister that day too at the place. Her other sister had took up for me before my friend did.
Oh, wow.
And she called her daughter a bitch. She was
Oh,
like,
wow.
And so the daughter left. That daughter, she walked right out. She know how her mama was. And I'm just like, it really hurt me. I went to the car and I sat in there and I cried for about 10 minutes. Like, I ain't
your
understand
friend
that.
wasn't being at that point. Your friend already knew. She already knew what was going on. She was being messy for real because I wouldn't have brought my mama knowing that my mama. First of all, Tracy Kendrick.
You know your
coming to you. I
mama.
know my mama. My
Yeah.
mama go come in the door being.
I said the
she
same
gon-
thing.
You know your mom.
But what's so funny, it's more to this story too. You know what I'm saying? Like she has this group, and I don't want to dwell and take up too much time, but she has this group, right, that she begged me to come in this group, go live, you know, this, that, and the third. And I ain't even gonna lie, like I got her group popping. I got her group popping, and it was just little certain stuff that she was started to do, you know, like delete my stuff from the group. You know, I have to text her and be
make
like,
your own group.
you know, and I do. I have my own, you
Boom.
know, like everything. Like you came to me, and just some reason her group took off. Like she popping. Her group is popping like right now. And we would be the voice in her group. Like I would go on her group every Sunday and, do my lives. A lot of her people still to this day follow me from her group and be asking me like, oh, where you at? You're not in the group no more. And I just feel like it's not none of their business. I just ignore, the whole, thing. So I kind of felt like it was, I wouldn't say that a jealousy thing, because she popping, she doing her thing. But it was just a lot of like weird.
That don't mean nothing.
True. But it was just like a lot of little weird stuff.
One thing you got going on that she does not have that she might be jealous of. Remember that. And I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the torch from you for a second. But in a minute we're gonna come back so you can tell people where to follow you and everything. Because I got to give Miss Taj
I know.
time
Yes.
too.
Give her time.
But also I want to tell you too quickly is that everybody can't go with you is what they're saying in the comments, and then everybody's saying your friend was wrong.
Thank you.
So a shout out to all of these people in the comments that's giving her some love, because this is sound like a really tough scenario.
Yeah, this is my first time talking about it too, so I thank y'all.
It's okay.
I know.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna cry.
You got this. Well, don't cry. Give us some tissue. She right there. Okay.
No, I'm good, but it's crazy.
Come on. One second.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
All right. You got this.
I know.
All right, y'all. Miss Taj. All right. What you got going on over here, y'all? Taj is amazing, okay? Taj is running TikTok and running her Instagram with her dancing, with her, she rap and doing her karaoke. Yes. She love LL. It'd be nice if we could play a little LL for her today, but she love LL. What's the song you like by him? You like to rap?
Bad.
She love to rap it in karaoke. She's blowing up with karaoke because she always winning. She wins.
I like karaoke too.
And that one is Supersonic. She wins those. So she's really, people love to see it because she's fun. She's funny. And she's just a really sweet spirit. So can you tell everybody a little bit about you, Taj?
Yes. For those who don't know me, my name is Taj Maher.
Come closer to
here. Okay. My name is Taj Maher Thomas. I am a single mother of 3. I have 2 grown sons and 1 little princess who's 9 years old and here with me today. And I am 48 years old, believe it or not.
Yep.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you. Thank you. Right now, I have my hands into a lot of different pots. Last year during the pandemic, I was laid off from work. I worked in logistics. I was an import specialist for a freight forwarder company. Of course, when COVID-19 hit, my business kind of shut down because, most of my shipments came from China. China shut down. Everything shut down pretty much.
Absolutely.
And so during the quarantine, I did a lot of praying and thinking and like, what am I going to do? I'm not going to lie, the unemployment and the little checks that I was getting every week, it spoiled me a little bit.
That 600 plus.
Exactly, yeah. So, during this time, when I first started on TikTok, I had 4,000 followers on Instagram. Now, to this day, I have like 91,000 followers.
Wow.
91,500, actually. And
teach me how to get there.
Oh, girl, look, I got you. And, during this time, I was like, TikTok, I'm like, that's for kids. But my daughter, she's like, Mommy, I'm on TikTok. I said, can you show me how to use it? So she showed me how to use it. So I started doing my little dances first. And then I was like, you know what? I want to try some skits. So I started doing
If you don't get in this mic,
my bad.
girl.
My bad.
So they can hear your
they told me to get
voice.
close to the mic, y'all. I'm sorry.
You can slide it in front of you if you want to.
Okay. All right. So I started doing the skits, and my numbers just started to grow. I started going live at night mostly. I have my little drink of wine or whatever. And I get on live, and I started like chatting with some of my followers, and it kind of went from there. But now to this day, I'm trying the acting game out. Shout out to Mike Ben. He gave me the opportunity to be a part of the Mike Ben show. Also, I met some lovely, lovely people during this time. Sasha. Sasha is one of my cast members. Beautiful person, great spirit.
You are a beautiful
hard
person
worker, like entrepreneur. And also, too, while I'm on that subject, my sister T-Love, shout out to T-Love.
Yes.
I'm also on a podcast as well. T-Love, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be on Spoken Sounds of Soul. We also have a podcast we show twice a month. And the other cast members as well. I don't want to forget about y'all, but I don't want to take up too much time. And so right now, I'm in the process of starting my own massage business. Also, Like I said, I want to get into acting things, so I'm going to be working with quite a few people doing skits and just trying to build my skill, try to get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. That's my weakest point, I guess. And just be able to provide for my baby. I got a little 9-year-old that I got to be here and be able to support. So, yeah. So
that's awesome. She's doing a lot of awesome and amazing stuff.
Yes, congratulations to you and much success to you.
Thank you.
So with her saying about the comedy skits, we want to shout out everybody and tell you, we know y'all saw our skit from yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, y'all name, but
I missed the one from yesterday, but I was seeing y'all dancing and all that.
Oh, honey, we did a skit yesterday. It's hilarious. So anybody that's watching, if you haven't seen, it's on YouTube now as of today. You didn't know that because I don't think I told you. I posted it on YouTube. It's on TikTok. Well, a preview of it is on TikTok, but it's definitely on all our Instagram and it's on my Facebook as well.
Shout out to Byron. Byron is the gentleman in the video.
Byron
hilarious.
Tones. Shout out to you, a mess. He's a hot mess, and we
AKA radio.
And when you understand you're gonna understand what she said about AKA radio, because he went straight radio at the end of that video. But I think that what we're doing is we're trying to collaborate and do things with people. We're trying to boost up everybody. It's a lot of people that I've encountered. It's some people I've brought on this radio show that you bring people in and you want to interact and collaborate with people, but everybody don't feel like they can collaborate with you. Some people think they better than you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know, so at the end of the day, you have to collaborate with people that really want to grow, because people that think they better than somebody, they're going to hit a plateau.
Mm-hmm.
Because
all the time.
I can't get to where I'm at, because my mind, I can't come up with everything all the time by myself. Sometimes I need ideas from somebody else. So if you are someone that have hit a plateau in your life, maybe you need to sit down and look at yourself, because sometimes you hit that plateau because your own attitude, or because you think you better.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, nobody is better than everybody, and it's always someone that can help you a little bit, that can benefit, but don't let your pride stop you.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask both of you guys on that note, and I'm glad I had time, because I thought I wasn't going to have time to say it. I'm going to ask you first, Yane. Have you noticed ever in your life, in your business, where you let pride almost stop you from reaching success?
I wouldn't say now, because I'm super hungry.
Not now, girl. You good now, but I'm talking about before.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, tell us about it real quick if you can.
Oh.
Several times. She like, it's plenty of times.
It's a lot of times. Like she said, I think it's more so like a lot of people don't think that I'm shy. I'm really shy for real too. You know.
She don't act shy, but anyway.
But I am. I am, and I think that more so kind of got in the way of
the
me.
TikTok.
I only did one. You see, I only did that one, and
it's all right. She live around the corner from me. We gonna make her come to my house. To do
I'll leave the TikToks to y'all. I can't dance. Like I just
you don't have to know how to dance. That'll make you grow, because you don't know how to dance. People like to watch. Don't you see that little skinny white girl that be dancing, and she be looking a hot mess? She got like 1 million
But see,
followers.
I don't want to look like that though. I want to look decent and have 1 million followers too. Like I don't want to look crazy and retarded and all that. But yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, in a lot of ways, even with work and, you know, things of that nature, just not speaking up. But, you know, now I'm very vocal. I'm very, you know, I put my pride to the side. I listen. You know, it's all about growth, you know, because I was hot-headed and, you know, used to pop off, and I still will pop off. But, you know, it's a time and place for everything. And when you just want more out of life, and, you know, now that I'm older, I got a family, husband, kids, and I just want more, you know, and I want my name and my reputation to be, you know, better than it was, you know, yesterday. So,
absolutely,
you know, I don't let, you know, anything come between, you know, it's constructive criticism. It's okay.
I just told somebody, it's so funny you said that. I just told somebody just the other day, I said, if you want to be a better person every day, then you can't be the person you used to be. You got to move forward. You got to be better every day.
And everything is how you perceive it.
Yes.
I can say something, and it's all how you perceive it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it ain't never what you say, it's always how you say it.
Ooh, girl. Now you know. Now Taj know why I said that right there. Woo! It is.
That's why
how
we
you
friends.
say it.
We've been friends
Absolutely.
for a long time.
Absolutely. Taj, what is your thing that you feel like has held you back?
Oh, well, I had the same struggle as her. I'm very shy. For years, I think my friends had more confidence in me than I had for myself. I'm still struggling with it to this day. A friend of mine just made a point of saying it to me recently. And I'm like, I already know
shout out
this.
to him.
Yeah, ain't gonna say his name right now,
He
but
know.
he know who he is.
And many other people know.
And and others. But that's my weakest point, is just my self-confidence, not being afraid of trying new things, and like I said, I'm working on it every day. I have some people in my circle that is pushing me. Sasha, Sheila, Patricia, Angela. Shout out to Angela. Today is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Angela.
And a few others that, I can't name everybody, but they know who they are, and I'm going to continue to strive, and, I'm going to see me on TV one day, y'all.
Yeah, we claiming it, and I'm going to be like, I was at the radio station with her.
Absolutely.
And it's all about, too, the company that you keep as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
like, you got to surround yourself around, what you want to be and
like
what you're trying to do.
She said it.
You are the company that you keep, real talk.
I can't let y'all do it without me saying it myself. And then after that, I want y'all guys to tell people where they can find you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say what held me back and what still holds me back, and people think, oh, she do so much, it can't be a thing. I worry about what other people think of me. I say I don't worry, but still deep down inside, it bothers me when people say something negative about me, or it hurts my feelings. I might go to myself. You'll never probably see me cry out in the open, but I go home and
you'll see me
I'll
cry. I'm a cry
I go
baby.
home and I cry. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing for me. And also, I'm gonna say is, even yesterday doing a skit with Taj, they had no idea I'm tough. I don't think that I did good in the skit. I don't think I was good enough. I thought they did, but I'm telling you, I thought they did great.
Well, it's not something that you're used to doing, and you know why? It hurts your feelings more because you know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And you can't. Some people don't understand, who you are as a person. A lot of people do and a lot of people don't. So that's why it bothers you. I can relate to that, in a lot of ways. And it's like, damn, like, how you don't like me? Like, I'm so dope. I'm so, this and that.
Honey, so I've had some interesting scenarios where people have said things to me. And I'm the type of person, when you say it, I'm going to think it to myself. I'm going to look at myself and say, dog, am I this type of person? Am I that type of person? But then I finally realized, you know what, that's just them. Sometimes people inflect what they feel about themselves, whether they think that
a lot of the time
you think you better, or if they think that, you like more attention than them or something. A lot of times it's how they feel about themselves.
Yeah, it's their own insecurities.
Their own insecurities. So before we get to the end, because I know we're getting down to the wire, where can people come and find you, y'all name?
Yeah, so again, the pop-up shop is next Sunday. If you are a boss and want to, join my next one, the next one is next month, October the 24th. The one in November going to be my 1-year annual, my birthday party / it's about to be a whole movie. But you guys can follow me on Instagram at glam_me_out with 2 T's, as well as on Facebook, Glam Me Out, or Yane Gober. And again, thank you for always having me here.
You're welcome, boo.
You're amazing. I love
You're
you.
amazing
and just
too,
thank
boo.
you for everything.
You're welcome, boo. And what about you, Taj?
You guys can find me on Instagram at I am Tajmaher. Let me spell that for you. TAJMAHER, Thomas. I know it's long.
That's
but it's
her real
all
name,
together.
y'all, if you're wondering.
I am Tajmaher Thomas. You can find me there. Also, on September 24th, please come and check me and Sasha out on the Mike Ben Show at Georgia Tech Art Center. Look, the tickets are online, on sale. You can go to my bio, click on the link, purchase the tickets. I want to see y'all in the audience.
And if you do purchase a ticket, let us know. It's also in my bio so that we can make sure we come out and see you while you're there. We want to come see you afterwards, give you a hug or something.
Yes.
But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming in. I want you both to remember we are enough. We are all enough. We are all amazing. Despite what we feel, we really are. We got to supersede that feeling that we have.
Amen.
You guys are beautiful. Y'all doing amazing things. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you. You guys can follow me at Sashamercedess with 3 S's at the end, and Climax Sessions Sasha on Instagram. You are listening to Climax Sessions with Sasha on Power 108.9.
Supersonic. Supersonic motivating rhymes are creating. And everybody knows that JJ Fast devastating. We know you like us, girl, so you better get sterile. Cause we are the home chicks that are rocking yo.